Good morning. It's something a little bit different this week, and it will be for the next 3 weeks. Today I'm starting the Vuelta de España challenge. It's going to be a little bit different this year. And I'm going to see basically how much weight I can lose in the 3 weeks of the Vuelta de España. Good morning. It's only day 2 for me, but by now we'll be on the rest day. It's still 30 degrees at about 7:20 in the morning. But if we keep this cloud for a bit longer, it means the rest of this ride is going to be comparatively cool, which would be nice. So it's a couple of hours today on the bike, because I haven't got to walk Alfie today. So we're going to do one of my favourite loops. Well, strangely, I'm actually finding this really hard going. It's near 100% humidity and 30 degrees. It's pretty horrible, to be honest. I'm beginning to wonder if today's ride is not meant to be. It's just started up with this huge headwind, and I never come this route if there's a headwind in this direction, because it's 20 kilometers of uphill. So I think I'm going to turn off in about 10. And go crosswind and then downwind, make it a shorter ride, and go and do something else instead, some other exercise. Well, I've decided to carry on despite the headwind. More calories used, hopefully. That's day 2's exercise done. I think it's 58 kilometers, but I didn't start my Garmin at the very beginning, so it's saying 55. Yesterday went quite well. I did well on the diet front. I had half of my usual breakfast, which I'll tell you about another time. And in the evening, I just have 2 meals. In the evening, I had an enormous bowl of roast veg, which I'd spiced right up and mixed with some of our own tomato sauce. It's a huge bowl of food, and I got very full and I couldn't finish it. And it was about 350 calories. And so because I've got some left over, it's going to be the exact rerun of that today for a total of about 750 calories. Might as well start hard. When things get a bit tricky later on, ease off a bit maybe. Anyway, on to day 3. Come on, Alf. Up. Good boy. Hello, buddy. All right, calm down. Let's get a new spare tyre, mustn't we? There we go. Good morning. Just walking Alfie. My turn today. Day 3. Just a brief aside. To dog owner, that is a thing of beauty. Good boy, Alfie. Good boy. Oh, he's running now. He's feeling lighter. Sorry for showing you that, but if you're a dog owner, you know exactly what I mean. It's good to know that they've been. The air temperatures have plummeted by 10 degrees overnight, as in last night it was 10 degrees colder than the night before. So we were sort of set up for another roasting night and not sleeping very well. So we had all the doors open. We had 2 fans going in the room, and I woke up at about 4. Absolutely shivering because it was just so cold. When it was 20 degrees C. So I'm actually contemplating other sports today. I think a row and a swim. We converted a irrigation cisterna into a pool. No, we didn't. Shh. Not supposed to have. So it's just it's a little square pool. You can't swim in it, but you can swim in it if you tie yourself to the side with inner tubes, and you tie these inner tubes around your ankles and you tie it to the side, and it becomes an infinity pool. You never get to the far side, even though it's only about 12 foot across, I think. Cover it up, mate. I'd like to say that was a number 2, but it's actually the 3rd one, so it's a number 3. And of course, in no way am I a creature of habit, but we can't leave this particular spot until I've skimmed a stone. It has to skim more than twice, otherwise I have to keep doing it until it has. just like the rest of the world, any sort of vertical surface gets tagged by graffiti artists. But I did quite enjoy this one when it appeared. After you, buddy. What I do really like about Spanish villages is that they take their communal areas very, very seriously. So this is a picnic area down by the river. It's for guests as well. But next to it is their leisure area. So there's a five-a-side court. There's a swimming pool. I'll show you the swimming pool in a minute. It's a bar and a restaurant. Climbing frames, zip lines. It's got every facility. It's a small village of about 800 people. Hola, buen día. It really puts other countries to shame, frankly. It's like I said, there's no money here. I wonder how much is done communally, because they love their villages, possibly lived there all their lives, proud of it, want to make it look lovely. Good boy, Alfie. Number fives. Number fives. Is that how you do it, mate? Is that how you keep trim? You just shit a lot. I can try it. But whatever we do next, whether it be cycling, rowing or swimming, we do need to get a move on, because that sun is going to start absolutely beating down probably in the next hour. The call of the road was too strong. See you in an hour. Now, I did promise George that I'd show him how our plantation is getting on. Well, we started out planting 40-ish Paulownias, they're called. And when we planted them, they were about half of that size, I would say, roughly. We planted them in mid-May, and it's now mid-August, so 3 months. So they were 4 inches high when we planted them. That one's made it to 6 inches in 3 months, and then there's this one. It's 6'6", 2 meters high, planted at the same time. You know what, sometimes I feel like the luckiest man alive. It is so still and so beautiful here. Here a kingfisher. They sort of go twit-twoo. Sort of whistled twit-twoo. Tit-twoo. God, I'm so loving this. Like a dead end. Ooh, no. I think there's a way through. I do. I've been wanting to come here since I've been kayaking on the Ebro. I'm actually getting pretty hot now, so we're gonna press on now. Don't really want to. I want to stay out here. It's lovely. Good morning. Absolutely glorious morning. It's just, we've got the great big super moon sitting up there. Not quite full, but near enough. It's just, oh, it's so fresh. I'm not going to do much for today. It's day 5. We're still on track. Had a bit of a wobble last night because I fancied rewarding myself for the long kayak that we did yesterday. These figs are ready. Almost ready. They should droop when they're ready. Like that, that's perfect. That one there is drooping. That would be succulent and sweet. Yeah, so we're not going to do much today. I'm just going to walk Alfie from home. Anyway, we'll go for a ride once we're done here. Just a brief one again, just an hour. But yeah, still on course. Held off. Alf, get off. Get off. Get off. All over the place because there's cats here. He loves cats. He loves cuddling cats. All of the islands of the Ebro are parks officially, so they've got some protection. But it doesn't stop this one from being hunted for boar, because the boar think they're safe and they swim across where we were yesterday, across that narrow channel that we were in, and they live quite happily on the island. But then probably twice a year a hunt is allowed, and the hunters come across on boats. They beat from that end and the hunters wait on the beach at this end, and the boats are all lined up waiting to take the dead bodies away. But we saw one last year and it was an absolute farce. The beaters beat towards the guns. The guns were in the wrong place, so the boar nipped around the side of them, in which case all of the guns just opened up, and it was like Beirut. It was they were just blasting away at these poor bloody pigs, and they hit one, and there were 30 running, and they're not small, and these hunters were 40-50 metres from them, and they all missed, or at least the pigs didn't stop running bar one. Realising I'm chatting more on these even than on the bike. I've got a lot of stories. Come on, mate. He wants to go the other way. You can't. Going this way. Come on. You want to go that way? Oh, he's doing another one. That's all you see on this channel. Dogs pooing. Oh, beautiful. How you doing, gorgeous? How you doing? Oh, no, I haven't got anything for you. You're beautiful, aren't you? Not too many flies this morning. Yes. But you can't eat that. Not for you. Right, that's the walk done. Now onto the bike. I must just show you Kit. Kit is the one on the ground. She's very, very pregnant. Hugely pregnant, poor thing. So it's Wednesday, she's due on Saturday. I mean, I don't know how she's walking about. Definitely got twins. Good morning. It's quite early this morning, so thanks for that, Shane. Cheeky bugger. I get up really early every morning. Anyway, it's going to be a longish ride today. I'm just getting bored of doing hour-long rides, or even not riding. I probably won't show you much of it because I'm editing the day-by-day video as we go, and edited. It's currently 45 minutes. I've just been chatting away. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to go back and cut it all back down. But yeah, it's going well. On the other hand, I've had a couple of pretty bad headaches, despite drinking, excuse me. Despite drinking at least 5 litres of liquids a day. I'm not drinking anything that could act as a diuretic, because the keto diet itself is a diuretic. So you do have to be careful to make sure you keep your fluids up, and not just fluids but your salts as well, minerals, because as it's a diuretic, those get flushed out of your body. So it's one of those weird diets where you do need to make sure you have enough salt, which isn't great for my heart, but if I haven't got it in my body, it's not good for my body if it's not there. So it's a tricky one because I don't know how much to have. I mean, just a very short while ago, sunrise was just a twinkle in the day's eye, and now it's light enough to ride without lights.
So that's another 61 kilometres in the bag. And how long it took, I haven't got that screen up. Let's say it took 2.5 hours. I must say it's beginning to add up now, getting quite knackered. Okay, it's going to be another roasting one today. Threat of thunderstorms later. I'd be very, very happy if that happens. But until tomorrow, I'll see you then. Good morning. We are this morning in Batea, and we're in Batea because I was getting a bit fed up of the little rides I was doing around my house for this challenge, and so as it's a Saturday and I'm not walking Alfie, I thought we'd go a little bit further afield. I need to figure out where I'm going. Who cares? This was really recent, the fire. You can smell it. You can still smell it. Awful. This is fast turning into a video in its own right, really, isn't it? Get a lovely little 10-minute film out of this. Anyway. Another day done. Well, another day's exercise done. I've still got the day of dieting to do. It's getting harder and harder, the dieting. I'm sticking with it. I haven't gone over, I think I've done about 1100 calories one day. Oh, I need a drink. Nice big pint of tea. Okay, I'll leave you until, what are we on day? Is it day 8 really? So tomorrow's the last day of this week. Fantastic. Good morning. It's the moment of truth. I couldn't sleep. I was a bit excited, nervous. So here we go. I was 122 kilos, which is about 270 pounds, 19 stone 3. I've been a lot more than that. I've been a lot less. It's wobbling about a bit, but I would say that was 115.5 kilos. So that's tons. Now my maths isn't the best, but 6.5 kilos is just a smidge over 1 stone, or 14 pounds, 14 plus pounds. So that's a heck of a lot more than I was expecting. I was hoping for maybe 4 kilos if I was really going for it. I have been really going for it, but wow, that's a heck of a start, isn't it? So I'm just over 18 stone now in a week. Well, in a Vuelta week, 9 days. So I'm kind of elated and kind of deflated all at the same time. Obviously, I'm elated because that's the most I've lost in a week, 9 days. You know, who's quibbling? Since I did this incredibly weird Israeli cabbage diet once, and I lost 1 stone in 7 days. The most intense experience I can remember, certainly dieting experience. Good grief, it was horrendous. It was permanent headaches. I couldn't drink enough to stave off the headaches. It was awful. This time the headaches, I've had a couple. They haven't been great, but I've been seriously sticking to the 5 litres a day. So I know that my weight loss isn't just liquid. Hopefully it's been a bit of fat as well. The whole thing is targeted at fat. Anyway, that's good, isn't it? So it's a rest day today. I'm probably just going to go for a little ride, and the rest is going to mostly take the form of probably a couple of glasses of wine and as lower calorie pizza as I can make. Okay, so I'll see you on the next one. The next one is actually going to be a midweek one. When I went to Batea, I shot a whole video, and that's going to come out probably Thursday evening. So if you fancied a little normal bit of yakko, just tootling around looking at lovely things, then Thursday's your day. If not, it's going to be next Monday for the next week of intense exercise and diet, and see how much I can lose for La Vuelta 2024. So thanks for watching.